Hello, everybody. This is Carol from Friendly Quail. I have my second bird journal to show you today, and this one I used the same but a different size Tim Holtz bird from years ago that I still had. This is a Reader's Digest book, and I covered this with fabric and then lace. You haven't really seen this one because I didn't show it, and I do have some labels on the back, and I also have a tie on here using some printed sari silk. And this bird dangle right here, I have beads on it. It's a feather dangle, I should say. It just is pinned on here and easily taken off. For, you could put it on the side too if you wanted, so that this would be showing on the back of it, or here, doesn't matter, but easy to take off and pin. This is just some layering up of some different cards and papers, and then sealed. We have some charms on it, and also says journal in here. Of course, you can take that out and put anything you want in. When you open it up, I found this from another book and used it for the end papers. This is some of the alcohol ink botanical paper. Just put a bird on it, fussy cut. I do have some stamping in this one as well. This is a pocket made from a napkin. I'm going to move this down a little bit. And a card, a journaling card that I used. This is ledger paper. And just cut out, fussy cut a bird. We got a stamp and a label. Okay, got some bird pages in the book. This one had a peacock, so I put a peacock feather inside of here. It's loose, you can take it out, but it's just stuck in this little ticket thing right here. So I thought those are so pretty. This was from my friend in Wisconsin. They had peacocks by her house, and she picked up all the peacock feathers and gave me a bunch of them. Okay, this is, I had stamped it on paper and put it inside behind the plastic of a CD envelope, and then covered the rest with paper. And I have a guest check made into a journal card or tag with some of the same texture paste on it, and some labels and a picture of eggs. Okay. This is a page where this is the same texture paste, but this one I made darker. I have a pocket made out of a bird book page and a journal card with a fussy cut bird and flower on it, and a tag that I made. Here we go. This was from a book that was never cut on this pages right here. So I used it by gluing together the bottoms. I made this a top pocket where I have this journal card where I collaged and then fussy cut. It says postcard on the back. That was cut out of scrapbook paper, I think. I got that from Pamela. And that goes in there. And then in this one, we have a little tiny journal card in a little bag where I have decorated it with a cigarette card type bird. And then I have shaker card in here. Okay, just a stamp, postage stamp, a regular postage stamp. Okay, this is another calendar page, but this one I made into a two-sided pocket. On this side, I have a tag that I made, and on this side, I folded it down rather than keeping it up like this one, so it would look different. And I have some labels, a ticket, and one of the journal cards I made with the decoupage paper from Tim Holtz. Coffee dyed paper, alcohol ink dyed. This is another one of those two-sided tucks, and I decorated it with, this is the scrapbook paper, and I added some book page, and this is scrapbook paper. This is one of those cardboard things that you get at the dollar store that I soaked apart, and then I embossed it with this color embossing. This is a Tim Holtz transparency, and the tag is Tim Holtz decoupage paper. And here again, I used an owl card, so I made an owl tag to go inside of that. And I also have an owl journal card in that goes in there. Okay, this is some mulberry paper, just with some flowers on it. A little bit of ledger paper, some newsprint paper. Here we go. Here's this I used from the calendar. I had two pieces that had wings of a blue jay, so I attached it as a tab, and then I attached this dangle with a feather hanging down here. Yeah, book page, coffee dyed, that. Here is a napkin made on book page pocket with a real postcard from, I don't know, it's the it's the 1900s. I can't read what it says on there, but it is definitely, because it's only got a penny stamp on it. So that was kind of neat. Look at that handwriting. Isn't that gorgeous? People used to send, they couldn't text and all of that type of thing, so they used to send postcards to each other and things like that. Okay, this is something that I made a while ago. I had, this is a Tim Holtz frame, and I stamped on some paper. This is like vellum paper, and you could see through it, so I cut a hole in the page. You can see my hand through there, and on the other side you can still see the bird, and I just covered the edge with another one of the frames. I really like how that turned out. Okay, we have a pocket here with an owl card in it, and this is a wraparound. It goes to the other side where this opens up and you have writing space. Book page. Okay, this is just a little, you pop it open, it's made with circles, and I just have some little pieces of paper in there. You can use it for notes, and it just pops right back together like that. And Fussy Cut Bird. This is a little postcard that I stamped on and put a ticket, and I put a little card, journal card in it that I also have a bird picture on. Okay, this is some ledger paper. Okay, this was a card I had. I put it on as extra writing space, a flip out. And on this side was the back of it. And this was a fussy cut out of vellum that got put on there. And more birds, papers. Best Love Poems. This is from a book. This is a flip out. Some of the hummingbird and kind of a little flower made out of washi tape on cardboard. This is a pocket that has 4 tiny tags in it that I just used a little bit of ribbon lace on the top and a picture I cut out of a bird book and a label. And there's 4 of them that you can take out and write on the back. So each one of them has a label and a bird on it and the little lace with the ribbon in it. A stamp. This is a flip out again with an owl. This is a pocket that this is actually was stamped on a tea bag and made, this is a window envelope, and the tea bag was put behind the plastic of the tea bag so you can see it. And then this is a postcard, not written on, but it's from the Aquatic Hall of the Aviary in the New Milwaukee County Zoological Park in Milwaukee, Wisconsin. Just put that in the pocket. This was, I did a fussy cut of a blue jay, and I put one of these, a fussy cut of a bird on this that I had made, and you can't, there's not a lot of room to write, but there is room to write on the back, and just some little tickets, and a stamp that had, again, a blue jay, and a little blue jay stamp, a stamp and a stamp. Wink, wink, Anna. Okay, and here is some coffee dyed paper that I also spattered with some ink or paint. This is a little pocket that I made, and I made this tag with an egg and a picture of an egg and then some bird feathers, some real feathers. And this just had a stamp of a bird cage on it. Okay, some more birds. This is the rest of that paper. And then, again, one of the birds that I die cut, painted with watercolor, put beeswax on it. This one is on an envelope that has had tea bags decoupaged onto it. And I just have a piece of paper. It's like botanical dyed paper inside of there to write on, and a little tuck spot here. And this is the last page, and we have the end of the book. So that is Bird Journal number 2. I hope you enjoyed the flip through, and remember, do something you love to do every day. It's the secret of happiness. This is Carol from Friendly Quail saying bye.